Bonjour and welcome to the restaurant. Let us go over last week's menu. For starters, the party leveled up, potentially our final level before the end. As an entree, we met with the spirit of a security member named Dresmond, who worked for the organization behind the Shining Spire. Turns out some sort of cataclysm was happening, and they had many people upload their consciousness into a huge machine while he searched for a superior power source. Or at least that is our theories so far. For dessert, we made a new friend with a robot and made fun of their name. And finally, we arrived at the research station in the Shining Spire.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Jester's Court. My name is Casey Reardon. I am your Dungeon Master, and joining me today, as always, we have Rachel Kordell.
With the Gem of True Seeding, because I need to remember that, Artemis, Alwyn, Kroft.
Did you say, I'm sorry, did you say Gem of True Seeding?
Yes.
As in...
She will never lose a game of musical chairs.
Oh, never.
you thought
never.
I think
make a profit off
seeding,
of that.
that's
Seeing.
the Gem of True Seeding sees inside Leo's bag of furniture. The Gem of True Seeding makes sure that your crops always grow perfectly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
I said seeing.
Well, we'll let the audience decide.
Nice try.
No, it's Rachel's birthday. She said seeing. It's true.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
This is going to come out not on my
A
birthday.
month later. You're going to get a couple belated
Hell,
birthday
man.
messages, but that's fine.
I will take them.
Of course, we have Sky Swanson.
Playing Renald DuCane, who is serving up whittle kisses.
Aww.
Just whittle kisses.
Whittle kisses.
Oh,
Just whittle kisses.
Oh.
it's enough sustenance for me.
Oh.
Exactly. You could survive off those kisses.
Oh. Oh.
Little
A
bits
lot
of
of
food in it.
nutrients in them.
We have Andrew Frost.
Hey, I play Leo, who might be the new protagonist of an orphan movie. I mean,
Oh.
he's raising a very old child now, apparently.
Oh, right.
What a reference.
I'm so confused.
And of course, we have Jonas Tintenseher.
Snøfrid. I was... Sorry.
It's all part of the bit.
Ow!
It's
What'd
all
you
part of
give
the
me on
bit.
my birthday?
Why
They're
would
a
you do that,
genius.
Jonas? Oh my
I
god!
don't know.
They're a genius.
I overcame
I
you
don't
at that
know
moment.
what...
They said hurt,
Ow.
and then they hurt themselves. They're just meta on
No,
meta.
it's-
Let me...
word
I'm
of
sorry.
owl.
Let me check my microphone and make sure nothing...
It's still all part of the bit, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't turn
What is-
off your headsets.
Hold on. I'm gonna...
I can't believe they have this all written out.
Just kidding. This was all planned. I'm really good at fixing things. I'm Snøfrid of Åsbrush. Guy's right. I did. Yes. Yes. No, this was planned. I dropped my hand sanitizer to make that noise.
Oh my god.
Oh. You dropped it under the
So
table so
meta.
no one would see, too.
So
That's
no one would
amazing.
see. Yeah, I don't know how you guys didn't catch me with my very obvious hands fiddling with this bit.
I try not to pay attention where your hands are.
Okay, I should have known when I said that.
That's
at
all
your
I do.
Beautiful eyes ever. So, if you think I'm looking anywhere else,
Thank you, Sky.
I just realized that I was a severely missed opportunity to say it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Oh well.
You did.
You can take it
you
again.
can take it again.
We'll
It's
replace it.
any time in the
We'll all
episode.
act
It is
really
my
impressed.
birthday.
It's your birthday.
It's true. I'll just say it and then you can just keep the whole thing in.
Got it.
It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Artemis, Alwyn, Kroft.
Excellent.
There we go.
Love
Organic. I like
It's so organic.
Anyway, we are all still within the Shining Spire after you have gone through the living quarters of the Shining Spire. You made your way up to the research lab, getting in the elevator and heading upwards. The elevator suddenly stops and the double doors part to reveal what looks like an active workplace. Several tables of alchemical supplies and workstations strewn with wires and tech sit in neat little rows across this massive room. All the way on the opposite side of the room, from the elevator, is a large glass window, and off to the west is a massive steel door with a glass porthole.
Foreboding.
Is that it?
But the main thing
Okay.
to consider is it seems active. Like someone
Yes.
is using it.
Someone has been using this area. I think even off to the side, you can see that there are these what look like operating tables as well. It possibly could have been where the souls were extracted from the people and put into the tubes down below, or it could be something else.
They really need to have that in a separate room for sanitary purposes. That's just not hygienic.
There's a curtain.
There's a curtain, one curtain.
Renald will turn to you guys and be like, I will go scout around real fast before we exit the elevator and make sure that no one is on this floor.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds fair. Just be careful, okay?
Stealth, baby.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before you go, I'm going to
yeah.
pat Renald on the back, and a little projector screen is going to emit from the gauntlet I'm wearing and kind of just shine directly in my eyeballs.
Oh, that's still so cool.
Oh, that's cool. I eat a small pastry that I made on the way up here.
On the way.
So that's going to be 19.
19 stealth. Okay.
You bring enough to share with the class?
I eat a croquette.
And it was mine? I'm literally watching you eat this.
I only had enough material for one croquette. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my easy bake oven. I wanted to come up with a punny name, and I couldn't think of a better one.
So it's just an easy bake oven.
My simple cook stove.
My traumatic bake oven.
Simple cook stove,
My
I
simple
love it.
cook stove only has enough room for one very small pastry.
That's real fire, but small portions. Anywho, 19.
Yeah, where are you walking?
If there's any side rooms, I'm trying to, like, poke my nose in, see if there's any. I'm just looking for anybody around. I mean, are these floors, like, too massive for me to realistically scout it and, like, you know, like, do, like, a pass around the room, or...
Well, from what you're looking at right now, there's kind of two places where people could be, through that massive bay window at the far end of the room or through that steel door that has the porthole.
Okay, I check the porthole first.
Okay. You make your way stealthily over to this massive steel door and kind of peek your head up through the porthole.
I'm like
And-
the Velociraptor in Jurassic Park.
You kind of like the Velociraptor in Jurassic Park.
That's so funny.
You can see that there is a keypad by the door that would be used to open it, but you peer through the glass and you do see someone in there. It seems to be a small cell. Bare bones, no windows, and it's dark inside, but you can make out that there is an older woman, a silver dragonborn, who's sitting in the cell, just kind of meditating.
Okay, I move away from that and I go check out the bay window.
Okay. Looking out the large observation window, you can see that there are these rows and rows of mechanical bodies that are lined up on a massive factory floor. Each one of them seems to be about the size of a normal humanoid, medium, and they definitely seem less armored than what you were seeing in Rokul as what they were working on there.
Interesting. Okay.
I think you also see probably a few more of those robots kind of floating around checking on these other mechanical bodies.
Okay, but in terms of sentient beings, only the Dragonborn, right?
I mean, it's debatable whether robots are sentient beings, but yes.
Whole
Okay,
other
all right.
Sentient
I-
enough.
rabbit hole to fall down.
Scuttle back to the elevator. I appear
The doors
on
have
the other
closed.
side of it.
They're already moving back. Somebody
we've
hit a
already
button
gone to fight
elsewhere.
Lucy.
Somebody called it.
Bye.
Oh, God.
We just abandoned Renald on this floor.
You guys keep having to press the open door button. Somebody on another floor keeps calling the elevator. There's like, why would they design this place with one elevator? I don't understand.
While we are in the elevator, I'm going to whisper to Heidi. Hey, Heidi, in your data banks, do you have a name for the planet we're on?
Dish.
Oh, okay, cool.
There you go.
I wondered if maybe it would be different. All right, cool. Thank you. Do you actually? Okay, second question. Do you know about gods? What's up with gods? Do you have a god thing? Do you pull up god.exe or txt? I guess?
You get the sound of a modem.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. But they did have altars from then.
Yes, we do have several gods. Well, the people who worship the gods.
Atheist robots.
We have our creator.
But okay, We know that they have altars to them, so that's not good. Okay, cool. All right. Renald comes back.
Yes.
Okay. There's a large bay window pointing out to a bunch of robots currently being worked on. And then there's a door on the right-hand side that has a dragonborn inside of it.
Yeah, they're like meditating or something in there. It's hard to tell.
We could decide what to do with her later after we check out the rest of the lab.
For a second, I already had forgotten, Andrew, that you have Gaze of Two Minds. And I was just like,
same.
you didn't tell us that yet. Oh, wait. That's what you do. Yeah, sorry.
That was the whole thing.
The very cool thing that you did, and I commented on, already forgot.
Understandable.
Dragonborn. Okay, interesting. What color?
Yeah.
Silver.
Silver.
Does that mean something?
Interesting.
No, I mean, I know a silver dragonborn, but I don't know. Leo, you and I were talking. Chances that random people we've met across all the world are, all interconnected and that we run into them on a regular basis seems.
What does she look like? Does she have any discernible features?
Silver scales.
Casey, did the dragon have silver scales?
Yes.
It's them.
Oh my gosh. I think Snøfrid is saying that of like, it's totally unlikely what happened just as she is trotting over to the steel door to look in the porthole.
I also know a silver dragonborn.
Artemis, do you know a dragonborn?
I do. A silver one, yeah.
What's yours' name?
Don't make me look that up. I'm trying to remember.
Frantically looks up backstory.
My own backstory. I think it's Isla.
Perfect edit.
Isla. Okay, I don't know them.
Unless it's their middle name.
Oh, middle name. Yeah, could be.
We never thought of that one.
Well, look, I'm sure we'll look in and it will be a third unrelated dragonborn that neither of us know.
I also know a dragonborn. They go by the Hogler. So it might be them as well.
The what? Excuse me, the Hogler?
You know, what do you think of
Yes.
it? You said silver dragonborn?
They are a bronze dragonborn, but they like to wrestle in the mud, so maybe it was some silver mud.
Oh, okay. That's better than what I thought you were going to say, which is that they put on silver face.
Silver face?
Oh, no.
So you all kind of Scooby-Doo poke your heads into the porthole.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, it's a big porthole, huh?
And as you do so, it seems like this woman, this silver dragonborn woman, stops meditating. You can tell at this point, now that all of you are here, that she is a bit older. And she looks towards the porthole glass at all of you before she says,
Artemis.
Ooh.
Is that you, child?
Wait,
Not
what?
the Hogler.
I look to Snøfrid. I'm like, yeah, that one's mine.
That's great.
I will keep an eye out for the Hogler. And I walk away.
Just in the background, there's just a bronze dragonborn walks by in like a bathrobe eating a burger.
You hear Renald go, "Sweet!" and charges after the Hogler. Anyway, an
look at him
adventure
go.
for another time.
The image is a little too vivid in my head. Oh my god. I didn't actually think she'd be here.
Oh.
And I shoot across the hallway and far away from the porthole.
Wait, what?
What?
Artemis? Huh?
I didn't actually think she'd be here.
What's Artemis? Help me! Get me out of here!
No, you stay away from me.
What's wrong, child? I know it's been a while, but
Don't. We're just gonna take 5 for a second, miss. We'll talk to you in a hot second. We'll keep in touch.
Artemis got wide
Adi,
eyes.
everything okay?
Eyes are screaming.
You okay right there?
She just in a hushed tone. Last time I saw her, just something happened, and
What kind of something?
look, I didn't really like to talk about it,
Oh, understandable.
especially because it was. I don't know if I could just say, but she's not herself, and she wasn't herself the last time I saw her. I didn't really know what happened to her. Of course she would be here. Why wouldn't she be here?
So we leave her in the cell, is what you're telling me.
She peeks between the heads of the group and looks through the window at her. Can I do an insight roll?
yeah, absolutely. And as you look in, you can see that she is standing in that patient mentor pose that she has had with you several times.
As I stare at her, I say she was my mentor from the Circle of Stars. And I rolled a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
Although she's standing in that pose that it almost says, I'm being patient with you, but I know you're smarter than this.
Oh.
But you are looking into her eyes, and there is not kindness in them.
No. That sense. No. I don't think we should let her go. We could question her.
Artemis, please just let me out and we'll have a nice chat. We'll get out of here.
We can have a nice chat from here.
You can see that she gets a little bit impatient, and that pose that she's been kind of holding and as she's been trying to plead with you to let her out drops.
All right. Fine then, Artemis. Fine.
Look, if they're going to keep you in a cage here, it's probably for a reason.
Perhaps.
I mean, it really doesn't seem like you're defending that at all, so obviously you're here for a reason now.
I'd be glad to tell you everything I know. I've been here for quite some time, and it seems like we have a mutual enemy.
Do like mutual enemies.
All you have to do is fiddle with that keypad and let me out.
No. What makes our enemies mutual? Why aren't you I don't know.
You know what's happening here?
Don't know everything, but we have seen much in our time here.
How did you get here?
After we first encountered you, we had some trouble adjusting here. Lucy, the one who occasionally goes by Chaos, found us and said that she could help. She has studied much and offered us sanctuary. But what she really wanted was knowledge of us, of where we came from, and to use us to complete her own projects. Very painful projects.
Artemis gets emotional at that. Can't you just let her go for a minute?
We could, but we need some assurance from you as well.
What are your intentions here? Why?
Our intentions are to get out of here.
I know currently, but when you got here...
That was a mistake.
And so you decided to take over people?
It's not a choice that we would have liked to have made, but this place is not conducive to us.
If we get you out of here, will you be able to let her go? Entirely?
By out of here, if you mean out of this cell, then no.
I don't mean out of here, I mean out of this place, and I gesture to the spire itself.
We would need to be off of this world.
I look to the rest of the party, who I imagine everyone looks confused as to what we're talking
utterly
about.
bewildered. Completely.
And she kind of sighs and she says, fine. There was a meteor crash in the desert. And I don't know what it was that came off of the meteor, but the druids from the circle went to go investigate, and that is when hell broke loose, and that is when my mentor was taken over, controlled against her will. So, and she's just staring down Isla, or whatever is controlling Isla, I guess, as she says all this. Look, I very much struggle to trust you. But if all you want to do is leave, frankly, that's what I want to.
Then let us help each other.
You won't take over anyone else, right? It's not what you want to do.
As we said before, all we want to do is leave.
Insight check.
Sure.
That's a 14.
With a 14, you are just finding it hard to trust these beings that have taken your mentor because they have not really given you any reason to trust them. However, in the position where they're at right now, wanting to get out of the cell, wanting to get away from Lucy, and possibly wanting to go back to where they came from is all a possibility. It's just a little hard for you to fully trust everything that they have to say.
Okay, I guess I'm now thinking, like, the matter of actually, like, when Isla was actually taken over, was that something that had to do with touch, or was it, like, an attack in my memory?
It was a touch.
It was a touch, like, she touched the meteor and she was affected that way?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. So, I think she just says, if we let you out of here, how can we assure that at least this group will not,
Know what?
be infected by you? I guess. I don't like talking about it because it's weird and it was scary and I don't like it. And the laugh doesn't help.
You're really not doing yourself favors right now.
Very evil laugh.
It's very foreboding. I'm sorry.
My child, I have no reason to wish to switch hosts.
And I have no reason to trust you. I'm looking to, if I'm going to trust you, at least be assured of myself that we can have a boundary.
I can make all the promises in the world, but it's up to you to trust.
I understand that, but I'm asking for information from you on how to prevent it happening. Last time she touched the meteor and she was gone. Is that it?
Is there some barrier we can put up for ourselves?
It is not a barrier or anything of that nature. We made our way to Isla as one gasps for air after holding their breath. It is something that we control. But, as you said, I would need to touch you in order to transfer. If you stick your distance, then that should be fine. However, if you do plan on continuing on to kill Lucy, I will not be joining you anyway. It wasn't just trickery that put me in this cell.
What else was it?
Power, force, magic,
her power?
technology. Yes. She is... Although she looks feeble, she is not.
What if you did join us? We could use the help. That would go a long way toward being a good deal instead of just letting you out to do whatever crazy kind of thing you want to do.
And if you did want to, get sent back home.
Oh, you wouldn't be letting me out to do whatever I want to do. I would be waiting for you to finish up. If you are to get me, as you say, off of this rock, back to where I came from, to get your mentor back, then we would need to meet up again. I wouldn't just go trouncing elsewhere.
But it would be easier for us to get us off of this rock if we had a talented druid, another one on our side, or whatever you are and what you can do. So what if we let you out right now and you come help us beat Lucy's ass, and then we come to a deal? Because otherwise, I'm not really seeing the upshot.
Unfortunately, there's not much we can do for you at the moment. Lucy's experiments have weakened us.
All right, well, Artemis, I understand you don't want to go into a lot of detail, and this is not our call, but I vote to keep the alien locked in the cell.
I'm in support of that option, personally.
Then my mouth will remain sealed.
And she leans back.
Remain sealed about what?
As we said, we've been here a very long time, and we've seen things. We have knowledge that might be able to aid you, even if we physically can't.
Well, that is better than nothing.
I think if the attention draws to Artemis, she just looks so
doesn't
angry.
draw on Artemis so much as stays on Artemis forever all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a conversation. It's like tennis, and then you look at one side, it's like, oh, it's their turn to serve. You know what
you're
I mean?
just you're just
No,
always
exactly.
the default.
But yeah. I swear, if I regret this, let him out.
Positive?
Better stay back.
She backs up in the cell.
Yeah. I want Isla back.
Okay. Fiddle with the keypad.
All right, let me stroke my chin.
Stroke your chin for me, Leo. I can't concentrate if your goatee is not at the perfect wisp.
That's a lot of buttons
Must
on
be the
there.
most beautiful little golden ratio curve, or I can't concentrate.
Oh, man. It's all about the spin.
Why did this get so weird?
Go ahead and roll it.
Hoping for 2 natural ones, and she's locked in there forever. Okay, that's a dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, you are able to figure out how to unlock this. Just popping open that panel, and you hear a loud ka-chunk as the locking mechanism disengages.
Nauseous. Open the door.
I think Artemis has her like back against the hallway, just like
Take a step
as
back.
far back as possible, like through this whole process.
As you go to open the door, there's a hiss of the pressure differential, and Ayla steps out. She takes a deep breath in. Freedom does feel nice. Now then, I suppose that I can let you in on what I've learned here. Thank you for the trust, Artemis. Lucy has been using us as a means of figuring out how to implant a mind into technology. She's been working at it for a long time using pieces of us. It has caused us to become weakened, and it was very painful. Long ago, she discovered that souls could power technology, but most of the time, when that is done, the soul is lost in the process, unless there's a strong connection to a powerful one of your gods or some other entity of that nature. Only then will the spirit be strong enough to maintain itself in that bond. Otherwise, it just becomes a power source. This building that we're in, if you haven't already guessed, is a shuttle of some sort to get themselves off of this rock. However, from my brief glances at it, it's rudimentary. Its engines could cause great damage if they were to go off. We are sure that's not what you wish. Oh, one other thing. This Lucy had brought in several other subjects into this laboratory recently, within the past couple of days. It's hard to tell without windows what time it is. We couldn't see who it was. They stay clear of my line of sight, but there was screaming. I wouldn't be surprised if whatever she has been working on lies ahead of you. What's everybody's passive perception?
19.
17.
9.
Artemis and Leo, almost on cue as she says that, you notice that the elevator isn't there anymore. It's gone up.
Cock.
Oh, okay. Like the wall had changed completely.
No, it's just not sitting there waiting for
Still
you.
bad, but not as bad.
Not as bad, though, as the wall being gone.
Thought we were getting skinnamarink.
How long ago did that elevator leave?
I like 3 minutes ago. I lie.
Do you guys... Okay, this is a strange question. Do you guys remember?
Can we do this someplace hidden, maybe?
Yeah, sure, yes. Because Snøfrid didn't notice, so she just starts pontificating. You just like grab her and drag her around a corner. Can we find like? Can we go hide in one of the operating chambers with the curtain and pull the curtain over?
Yeah, you can do that.
It's just the silhouette of all 4 of us.
Yeah, exactly. Of just the weirdest 4-head. Oh yeah, 5-headed.
We look like a chimera.
Yeah, horrifying creature.
Oh, God.
Do you guys remember way back forever ago in the cave that is now Arvoitis and the Obelisk's cave? The notes we found there were talking about someone trying to power machines with soul stones or spirit stones. They were having trouble, but they got it working. And the computer that they had the same symbol as this building. But
I noticed that.
It didn't seem like it was Lucy. It seemed like the notes on the thing were, I mean, it could be Lucy, but it seemed like it was kind of somewhat like an agent of hers, maybe, or maybe just someone completely unrelated from a long time ago.
You think it was the Dragonborn across the way?
Well, if it was, then they can interject at any time and tell me so.
What do you mean?
I
think it was Isla?
It was not me.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you are here.
So my question is, does Lucy know about spirit stones? If she's been doing all this like child abduction and obelisk thing to gather all this power, and like you can make power with a waterfall. So a waterfall. So I just wonder if, I mean, okay, so the tower is rocket bad for planet, so we don't want to let her take off. But I wonder if all of this hurt can be avoided by just giving her like one of those fountain installations.
Make me a tech check, Jonas.
May I assist?
Yeah.
Leo reaches over and rubs my chin.
Is this okay? I mean, okay.
It's a 27.
27. Okay.
Great. You have very soft fingers for someone who's lived such a hard life.
Thank you. I try to take good care of manicure.
I moisturize.
I can't pedicure, but I can manicure.
Thinking back to that console in the cave and thinking back to all of the technology that you have seen at this point, you get the sense that whoever was doing that work in that cave probably doesn't have an association with Lucy. The symbol that was on the screen, it's telling you that it was old world tech that they had figured out how to power on, maybe reprogram, but never changed the image on it. In terms of soul stones as power sources, it's can be done to like power something relatively strong, like it was kind of powering both First and Obelisk for a little while at least. Yeah. The problem with that is it wouldn't necessarily be easy to be made mobile, and powering something like this would be incredibly difficult because the way that soul stones work is their power doesn't necessarily stack when they're all in the same waterfall or something like that. It was a very large soul stone that you had seen in that waterfall, bigger than you'd ever seen before, and it was able to power that. And specifically in those notes, it was how to make a large soul stone was a part of it.
Large, yeah. Yeah, exactly. They were growing it to try and power the machine, and then it cracked.
Right.
Well, it was a dream. Cool. So you guys want to find like stairs or access?
Eventually,
ladder, maybe
you hear the doors of the elevator open again, and you hear a voice calling out. Although it's not quite a voice, it is an amalgamation of three voices. And three voices speaking in unison that you have heard before, all separately.
No.
I'm sorry, what?
Collective, where are you?
hags.
Oh, shit.
And if you peek your head out of the curtain, you can see Themis, Estelle, and Irma not how you last saw them. They have been sewn together into one being.
Oh, no.
A disgusting abomination of flesh and bone poking out, and she is searching around, lumbering through this research lab, looking for what she has called the Collective. And I'm going to need stealth checks from everybody.
Can I cast Pass Without a Trace,
I think
please?
it's a little late for that.
No, it's not.
Oh, no.
I can sneeze Pass Without a Trace. What are you talking about?
It's okay, Renald. I did worse.
It could take 6 seconds.
She's already looking.
Anyway, I got a
Well,
22.
22. All right.
Yeah, 15 for Leo.
Whoa, Leo.
7.
9.
9. Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Oh my god.
All three heads kind of are looking around in this room, and I think it's probably Themis's head that clocks the closed curtain that they remember being opened and seeing several bunches of feet underneath
Shit.
it,
We should have closed more curtains.
and they start making their way in that direction.
Hey, Collective, I know you said you can't do anything, but if there's anything you can do that you were holding back on us, now's the time.
Everybody roll initiative.
Yeah.
You take,
Oh boy.
Yep.
Can you take over the hag, maybe?
Oh!
I'd accept that one.
It's going well.
All right, 20 and up.
20.
Natural 20 for 27. Wait, did I beat you, you son of a bitch?
That will
did.
beat me.
Ooh.
There you go, baby. Proud of you.
It finally happened! Ah!
17.
7.
Oh boy.
7.
Maybe with my whatever it was in 23 or 22 is what I said for my stealth. Maybe I crammed myself on top of a box or something, so I'm back a little bit in the group.
All right. First to act is Renald. You are still hidden behind the corner. I guess they haven't seen your faces yet, but they know that you are behind the curtain.
Okay. I mean, we entered initiative, so I'm gonna assume... I kind of look to everyone else, and I'm just like, what did they plan here?
Disable?
I was going to try talking and saying, hey, remember, we're nice. But second option is just hit them very hard until they fall over.
Okay. I summon my echo.
Okay.
And I have them walk to the middle of the room. They see him. And I just kind of mime through their mouth, be like, oh, Themis, Stella, the third one. You look as lovely as ever. How are you?
What are you doing here? Run! I can't control myself.
How do we save you?
I don't know that Lucy has control. I can't. She did this to us, and we can't stop.
Interesting. Okay. I look at everyone else behind the curtain, and I cast Protection of Good and Evil on myself.
Okay, great.
And that's my turn. That's my turn.
Awesome. Leo, you're up.
Huh. Oh no. I'm at a loss as to what to do. I'm gonna push a couple little things and dials on my gauntlet. And 2 projectors are gonna spit out 2 Leos that are standing next to me. And I'll cast Mirror Image on myself.
Okay. Are you gonna move at all? Or staying behind the curtain?
I think I'm gonna stay behind the curtain for now.
Okay, Snøfrid, it's your turn.
I will, as an action, activate my Eldritch Cannon. So I will play my little harmonica bit, and the nano machines in my saddlebags rise up and form this turret on my back, in the shape of, I guess it's just kind of these 4 prongs that go up into a cylinder that have these rotating panels that kind of spin around the top of it. And I will bonus action Blade Song, giving myself AC, and then run across the room, not next to, but sort of in the direction of Renald's echo. And I don't have enough actions to make an actual request, but I'll just run out and go hey, sorry about whatever's gonna happen next.
So are we! And she is going to rush towards you, Snøfrid, seeing how you and Renald's echo are the visible ones.
Sure are.
She runs up towards you and is going to lunge at you with her sharpened claws. They even seem more extended and decrepit than they did before they were merged. And she makes that attack. 17 to hit.
Misses by a lot.
Okay, great.
Get Blade Song, baby.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
I'm jittering too fast.
As she misses, you can see the eyes in Themis's face just kind of go all sheet white for a moment as she gazes at you, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Also, don't forget, everybody, you got 4 temporary hit points.
Cool, that's a
yeah.
15, minus 2, so 13.
If it wasn't -2, that would have been a success. But unfortunately, it is a fail, and you are going to take...
It's alright, you got 4 temporary hit points.
You're going to take 31 points of psychic damage as you just feel the agony and pain that Themis felt when they were being sewn together.
Oh,
right,
God, why are we
well,
using
Jesus.
these words?
Oh my god.
I don't like it.
That escalated really quick, Casey.
Is that a spell by any chance?
It was a gaze attack, so no.
Damn. Ow.
Artemis, it is your turn.
Oh,
Don't look. Don't look.
just, I guess, I don't know. I have this fun spell, and I'm like, would this even, like, it would take a literal minute to cast, but
That's 10 rounds of combat.
I know it is. It would be defend for 10 rounds of combat. That's exactly.
The longest a combat has lasted on this podcast is like 6.
Look,
so.
anything is possible. Okay, I have Chaos as just like
Good reference.
Code Geass.
Geass. Yeah, I don't know how to say it, but it's like, yeah.
With
yeah,
a 10-minute casting as well, Rachel, just to like help solidify this decision, you can't do anything for that 10 minutes. You have to just cast the spell.
I know exactly what I would be committing to. I know exactly what I'd be committing to.
Is it 10 minutes? That's 60 rounds, rather.
No. It was 1 minute.
1 minute, sorry.
Okay.
It's 1 minute. It's 10 rounds. I know exactly
Either
what
way,
I'd be.
It would be nothing for
It would
that.
be defend for 10 rounds. Yeah,
Defend Artemis for 10 rounds.
I mean, we would just kill her first. Like,
Look. I'm just saying. I don't necessarily
know.
want to kill
Might
her.
drag this out for 60 rounds.
I'm just saying, I don't think we can survive that. This is like a boss encounter. Like, we
It's
can't
just kind of
survive
fun.
without
I've never
fighting
had the
back.
ability to use it before, and I think it would be like don't hurt us, please. But no, actually, what I'm actually going to do is bonus action, starry form, and I'm going to do the chalice form. No, when you cast a spell that restores hit points, you or a creature within 30 feet regains 2d8 plus 5 hit points. I guess I will have to, I don't know, do I have to move out of the curtain?
If you have to see who you're healing, then yes, but if you don't, then no.
Unless I just peel the curtain open. Is that applicable?
That's an option.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will peel the curtain open. In my chalice form, I will cast, oh shit, actually can't because that's also a bonus action. No, I'd have to close with you. And I'd have to touch you to heal you.
You can hold off. I mean, I can survive another round at least.
I'm gonna jump out and be within 30.
Yeah.
We'll just move my distance towards you. Just be that much closer. I'm just gonna book it. Maybe there. Is that?
Yeah, so you kind of run
That's
behind
good.
Renald's echo, keeping Renald's echo between you and Snøfrid for the moment, and you are about 20 feet or so from the hags.
There we go.
You can swap your form for free now, right, at the start of your turn.
Oh, that is
Yeah, that's
true.
a good point.
I retcon, invoking the rule of birthday girl.
There you go. Diplomatic immunity.
Yeah, I'll do the archer form, run out, hit or shoot at Themis, and that will be the turn. Cool, let's do something
Then
fun.
You still have an action after that.
Yeah, actually, you're right. That is true. That is so much true.
Then
We're
you
gonna
still
be
have a
so
spell
much
that you
more
can cast.
effective. Woo! Yay! I'm good at this game. Let's go.
Reading the abilities explains the abilities.
Yay, reading. Okay.
I've only been playing this character for over a year.
Woo! I don't know how anything works.
If
All
we
right.
had been playing in normal 4-hour sessions, though, that's only 18 sessions. So
Yeah.
Fair
it's-
enough.
It's not. That's only a couple.
Is it really only 18 sessions? Damn.
Divide 76 by 4. Yeah, might be 19 at 76.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's kind of gross to think about. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 16. Okay, plus 9.
So 16 plus 9 hits.
Cool. All right. And now I'm gonna do my damage.
Do it.
I just want to say that Artemis is not happy about this. In fact, she's actually terribly disgusted by what she's looking at and is
Snøfrid's having a great time.
slightly nauseated.
Liking what we're looking at?
Well,
Snøfrid is
look, I'm
racked
just-
by the pain of being sewn to your two sisters, and she's just like, ooh, spa day.
11 damage for that one.
11 damage. All right. Also, just out of curiosity, what kind of damage is your starry form?
Radiant, I think.
Great.
It's, star damage. And then I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
That's always good.
It's gonna be a good one.
Oh, I bet. I'm excited. I'm waiting for it.
Oh boy, here we go. I love 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
Ooh.
All right, and we got a whopping 4d6 coming at you hot. 16 more damage. I am an effective member of this team. Let's
you always
go.
work, girl.
Thank you, Jonas, for driving the bus. Let's go.
So, Artemis, you burst from the curtain, changing as you run into your starry form of the archer, blasting a starbolt and then a guiding bolt. Both of them hit this amalgamation of the hags, each in the chest, and you can see they kind of stumble backward a little bit, not really aware of your presence before you made that attack. With that, the collective kind of looks at the rest of you and says, right then, I suppose I'll leave you to it. So long. And she rushes and jumps out the bay window down towards where all of those robots were making her escape, or attempting to make her escape. Their escape?
I don't like that. But we have
I don't like it
bigger
either.
problem.
Okay.
I was considering at one point, when she came out of the cell, that she would like give us the information and just like immediately repulsion wave back into the cell and close it. But then we got hacked.
See, part of me was hoping that we could just have, the yeerk that's in their brain just crawl into the Haglamation's brain, and that would make our life a lot easier.
I did suggest it.
Or, well, actually, are they three? No, they're all their own brain, I guess, right?
They're a hive mind.
The collective is. The hags aren't.
The hags are not,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, so...
They've been speaking in unison, but also Estelle
Sometimes
spoke
they
by
speak
herself.
One at
Yeah.
a time, yeah.
Correct. Right. That will bring us to the top of round 2. But before Renald gets to make his next move, we will see you next week.
No!
I took too much time. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
So does anybody have anything they'd like to plug?
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug, of course, Majora's Rose, twitch.tv/Majora's Rose, twitch.tv/The Worst Days, the film that I'm in, Mori. You can find it Mori Film 2023 on Instagram, and my personal social media at Rachel Kordell. That's a mouthful.
And it's your birthday!
And it's your birthday!
It's your birthday!
Check out my Tintenseher link tree. Check out Backstage Hero from last month's Game Jam.
It's fun.
Check out it's we've got
it was fun.
Casey and Andrew both played it. They both beat it.
Took a couple tries, but we got there.
Casey's better than 7 or 8 tries. That's really good. Anyway, yeah, check out my stuff. Thanks.
Yeah. Go check out Ava and Eli Forever. Again, we are still in the process of editing, but we are occasionally posting little behind-the-scenes stuff on my Instagram, which is casey.reardon, or I'll be sharing a lot of that stuff when I get it, because I don't have all of that footage. It is in the hands of the editor at the moment. Also, check out Blue Hundreds, as we will hopefully be shooting that again soon.
Nice.
Just waiting on some more cash flow for that to get started again. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and plug Beacoline, because like half of the podcast is gonna be at Beacoline this year. Beacoline's the largest LARP in North America. So like, if you're going to Beacoline and you listen to the show, let us know. Shoot us an email. Post about it, and we'll try and meet up with you at Beacoline in Canada.
Find us.
Oh my god, please.
You guys
that'd
can
be
eat
so
poutine
freaking cool.
together.
Truly, you'll see us at our most unhinged if you run into us.
yes.
I want to go.
More unhinged than here.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
That's a lot of unhinged. I don't know.
Anywho. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, Sky, you look so beautiful in that dress.
Happy birthday. Shut up. This is my solo. Now I gotta start again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Please leave us a review. Happy birthday to you.
That was
Yay!
That was
Aria 1. Aria 2.
No, we already did
We got
that.
this is how many reviews we have.
Aria 5.
Oh,
Aria 6. Aria 7.
fine, goodbye.
She's 8 years old, everybody.
Goodbye.
What's the Aria joke?
You just started chanting.
You've
that
never
because
done
we're
that,
RE1,
Jonas? You've never done the RE1, RE2, RE3,
And
RE4?
you do it all
It's a
the
birthday.
way.
Yeah, it's a birthday.
RE1.
No, I've never heard that before.
No?
Kings and queens and bishops too. Wanna wish the best to you.
Casey
so wish
started
they
that
stay,
this
what do you say,
weekend, and I
birthday?
made
did.
them finish
Birthday
it.
to
I was
you.
also very drunk at the time.
I know, it was really funny. I looked at the video, and at one point, you're like, are you old? Are you old?
Yes, I was.
Are you old? Are you old?